Hey, welcome back to another Axe Cards video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go through a complete Lost Thunder Master set. So 410 cards. 236 for the regular set, and then there's also 174 reverses. I'll flip through the reverses pretty quickly, but we're going to go through one by one this massive set and kind of point out some of my favorite cards, and for those of you who haven't seen the entire thing, I'll give you a good idea of what's included within. So the first page, we only have one rare holo, which is a Meganium here. There are a couple Chikoritas, which are pretty awesome, number 5 and number 6. The Jumpluff rare holo here is a really popular card that's been going like crazy, and we get our first GX on the second page, which is Shuckle. First Prism Star, numerically anyway, is Celebi. And we have Sceptile there. And yet we're still in Grass Energy. 27 cards, not Grass, still in Grass type Pokemon, 27 cards into it. There is a Shaman rare holo in the set, which is kind of cool. And we have our third Grass type GX, which is Virizion. 36 into it, and still on Grass. Tapu Bulu is the last grass type Pokemon in the set, which is the 37th card, and then we move on to our fire types. We have Typhlosion rare holo on this page as well, and also the Magcargo GX. Heatran is also a rare holo. And I do not even know how on earth to pronounce this guy. Blacephalon. Anyway, he's a weird dude, but a lot of people are picking him up for their decks. So that one has sold really well also. Moving on to the water types. We have Suicune as a rare holo and also as a GX. And then we have White Kyurem as a rare holo as well. Rounding out the water type. Then we move on to electric. We have an Ampharos rare holo. There are a couple Mareeps in the set. And Raikou here, which is the card we got in the theme deck, the Stormcaller theme deck. Just it's a non-holo rare. We have Zeraora, which is another popular card here as a Lightning type GX. Espeon, our first evolution. There's 2 in the set, Espeon and Umbreon. And Unown, that's the first of 3 Unowns in the set. Here's the next 2. And we have a Sigilyph GX. And there are quite a few Psychic in this set as well. Oops. So moving on, we have a Chandelure rare holo. And there are 2 other rare holos in this page. Is the Nihilego and the Naganadel. Alright, it's fighting type now. We have a couple different Larvitars, which are kind of cool. Tyranitar in this set actually is a dark type Pokemon, so he's not included next to the Larvitars. Here's a Tyranitar on the next page, and the other evolution, which is the Umbreon. Scizor also makes it to the set as a rare holo. Moving on, we got a couple other rare holos. This page has a lot going on. We have a Dialga and a Cobalion rare holos. Then there's a Genesect GX and the Alolan Ninetales, which also has seen a lot of interest from this set. Moving on, we have a Gardevoir rare holo and an adorable Ralts. And there is an Xerneas Prism Star card. Mimikyu makes it to the set as well as a GX, its first GX. And there's Tapu Lele and Tapu Fini this time as fairy type Pokemon. Also there's a Blissey rare holo there. Another popular card here is the Ditto Prism Star card. And we have the Lugia GX as well. So we're kind of coming on down to the end of the Pokemon, and we're moving on now down to the trainers. Surprisingly, there's less trainers in this set than there was in Celestial Storm. Celestial Storm had 28, I believe, or something. This one has only 24 plus a bunch of Prism Stars, so I thought it would have been a lot more. Fairy Charms are kind of cool. There are 4 different types, exact same card, but they feature a different energy type. And we got Heat Factory and Life Forests Prism Stars. Lusamine makes it into the set here with a rare holo as well. Lost Splendor is a really popular card, as is Professor Elm's Lecture and Sightseer. And we got our last Prism Star, and then onto the full arts, we have Thunder Mountain. So the full arts are pretty cool looking. The grass, there's too much green, some of the grass ones, but the Magcargo looks pretty boss. Moving on, Suicune also looks great, and Zeraora. Tyranitar, as always, looks pretty fierce, and that Alolan Ninetales is adorable as well. There are 7 full art trainers in the set. These are them. Probably my favorite's got to be the Professor Elm's Lecture. And then we're moving on to the Rainbow Rares. So we have as always, starting in order of appearance, we got Shuckle and Sceptile. Moving on, the other Rainbow Rares are really pretty much the exact same as the full arts, just they have the kind of rainbow or ghost rare depending on who you talk to on them. The Alolan Ninetales looks pretty awesome there as well. And then we're going to move on to the gold trainer secret rares. So there's actually 9 of those in this set, which are a bit of a pain to collect. And our last page, which is the spell tag and the wait and see hammer. So like I said, I'm not going to go through as carefully and mention as much, but these are the reverse holos for the set as well. As always, you don't have a reverse holo for GXs or for ultra rares or anything like that. It's just for the rare holo and below Pokemon, and also the trainers within the sets. But yeah, it's a monster set to collect. Anyone out there who is actually trying to put this together, it is not cheap. So to give you an idea, we picked up 10 cases. Well, actually, no, it was 12 cases of this set. And so that is 72 boxes. And it gave us 2 complete sets, 2 master sets anyway. So yeah, the secret rares are a pain to pull. Really, if you're looking to complete this, as with most sets anyway, the answer is not buying them yourself. Buying the boxes yourself, that is. It's to pick up the singles online from stores. Really, that's the only way you're going to complete this with any sort of under for anything less than, like, you got to spend, I'd say conservatively $7,000 or $8,000 to pull this set completely by yourself. Maybe more if you have bad luck. So yeah. It's not. So when you see guys online selling these there were a couple sellers, myself included, which sold them for over $1,000. And some people question why there's so much, but that's why. So I don't want to kind of just zoom in through these reverses here. I'd be kind of interested if they come up with a different art or design for reverses. Not that they aren't cool, but they're getting kind of tired. I like the old sets where the reverse had the set name in the holo effect on the card itself. Maybe they'll go back there, who knows. Alright, so we are just wrapping up here the Pokemon itself. This is the last page. And then on to the trainers, which are the last reverses in the set. We're coming up on 400 cards here now. And last couple pages. And our last page, which has our Wait and See Hammer, our Whitney, and our Memory Energy. Really cool. I mean, I'll give you a shot of the stack of pages and just how thick it is. It's not for the faint of heart, this set to collect. But yeah, that is how many pages it is. So yeah, it's almost an incomplete binder in and of itself. So not not small at all. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. If you'd like to see more complete sets walkthrough for upcoming sets or even for previous sets in the past, leave a link in the comment below, not a link, a like and comment below, and I can start putting them up more regularly if it's something people might find interesting. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week. There are a bunch more cards coming back in again. No rest for the weary. See you guys next time.